Hi guys, this is Freddie and welcome back to my channel. I am at my 12-month mark for my second FUE procedure. Can't believe it's been 1 year already. God, man, time flies. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Christmas just passed, and New Year's is coming up. So the next time you see my next video, it'll be 2020. God, 2020, that's just crazy. It seems like the other day it was 2010, now it's 2020. 10 years just went by just like that. But anyway, let me just give you a quick little summary of, in case you're new to my channel. I've had two procedures. My first procedure I had 1,500 grafts just in the frontal part of my hairline in August of 2017, so just a little over 2 years ago. And then obviously a year ago I had a second mini procedure just to increase the density in the frontal part of my hairline. Like I said, my first procedure I got 1,500 grafts, and my second one I got 500 to 600 grafts. But anyway, I really in this video I just really want to focus on showing you my hair. So if you can zoom in, and this is the frontal part of my hairline. As you can see, a lot of nice single grafts in the front part. You know, if you look closely, there's a couple double ones a little further back. So let's see if you can zoom in. But I think from the second procedure, by increasing the density, it really gave it it really looks a lot more natural because of it. Because prior to that, when I had the initial surgery, the density wasn't nearly as good as it is now, so it kind of gave it like almost like a doll-like appearance. You know, like spaces in between that. I mean, it still looked okay. It still looked okay. It still looked pretty good. But it did. Now it looks a lot more natural. I'm really glad that I got this second procedure. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to mention where I got both procedures I got done at HMR Hair Medical Restoration by the Cortez Brothers. Really good doctors, and they're very ethical. And like I think Moises Maya mentioned in his last video, he doesn't work for HMR, and neither do I. I'm just here documenting my hair journey, and I just want to help other people that live either in Los Angeles or live close to Tijuana. And like when I first posted my videos, there was absolutely no information or no video content on hair procedures in Tijuana. I mean, it seemed like every channel I went to was either Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, or mainly in Turkey, and then quite a few in India as well. But like I said, I wanted to do something locally. It was really difficult for me to travel, so Tijuana was my only option at the time, and I'm glad I did my research and I found HMR. There have been a few other videos. I already mentioned Moises Maya, but there's also Juan Carlos. He just recently got his hair transplant at HMR, and you could follow his journey to see what a procedure looks like with another person from HMR. And also my boy Andy Millington, shout out to this guy. I actually went with him back in August. I can't believe it. I think it's been 4 months already. I went with him in August to get his FUE procedure done, and you could look at his videos and follow his procedure. And it's his birthday. Happy birthday. I believe it's January 1st or near it. So anyway, I'm giving you a shout out, and like you always give me one. And let's see. Okay, anyway, let me show you my donor area back here. As you can see, you know, there's very little scarring. I mean, there's a little, but it's hardly noticeable. You can see all the way up into here. And I'm able to, I cut my hair really short. I go down to a 0 buzz cut, and it looks good. You know, I mean, you can notice there's some slight scarring, but you know, you can see a couple little like round holes where they extracted, but it's hardly even noticeable. And that's the obvious reason why I got the FUE rather than the FUT. Let's see, I've also started using Minoxidil a year ago, and I was a little skeptical at first, but it's actually increased my density. So let me show you the crown area. So I use it all up in this area, so look. You know, it's pretty dense. And I'll show you the back part, this crown area. This is what I really was concerned with. And initially I wanted to have some hair transplant in that area, but I was advised by the Cortez Brothers to try Minoxidil first, and I'm actually pretty glad I did. And if it gets any worse, who knows, maybe I'll have a third procedure in the far future, or maybe it won't. Okay, as you guys noticed, I cut my hair short a couple weeks ago. Kind of regret it. I really like the long hair, but I don't know, I felt like something different, and decided to cut it short to see how it would look. And you know, it looks okay. Now I'm just going to grow it back out. At least, you know, have like a length. I like it long in the front, kind of like that 20s 30 look, like the guys in Peaky Blinders. Let's see, so okay, the last thing I want to mention, I think in my last video there was a couple comments about showing my hair combed forward to the side without any product. There's no product in my hair right now, and I'll comb it forward. Like, you know, if I wanted to comb it forward, this is what it would look like. You know. Alright, you can zoom in on that, comb it forward, and then I can also comb it to the side. Put it down, you know, so I could rock it like that's a good thing about being short. I can rock it to the side and have a couple more looks. When it's really long in the front, all I can do is pretty much slick it back, completely back, or back to the side. Anyway, I plan on in 2020 I plan on doing at least monthly updates, because I just got a brand new iPad for Christmas, thank God, and now I can do more editing. Back in September, oh no, it was further than that. I think it was in the beginning of summer I smashed my iPad, so it's been really hard for me to edit on my phone. So now I have no excuse, and hopefully I'll start putting out some more videos, at least for the next 6 months. And the last thing I want to mention, I know people might call it obsessive, but I'm thinking about just lowering my hairline just a little bit. I mean, not even much, and then honestly I'll be happy. I was offered that. The Cortez Brothers asked me if I wanted to lower my hairline a bit, but I just said I opted just with the minimal procedure, 500 grafts, just to increase the density. And now that now that it's growing out, I'm thinking about just getting it a little lower, maybe like 2 centimeters, about the width of my finger, and see what you guys think. Who knows, maybe not, but it's something in the back of my mind, and I think everyone should just continue to get as many procedures, or whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 4, until they're fully happy. And unfortunately, if the more hair that you have lost, the more procedures it's going to take, and the more that you want the same thing. But anyways, until then, have a happy new year, be safe, and I will see you next year. See you later, guys.